Greetings, members one and all of the Salivation Nation. We're going to do a little unboxing. You know, unboxings on YouTube have become sort of passe. There's not much attention that occurs when you do an unboxing. It used to be all the rage here on YouTube. But nonetheless, that's okay. I still like to do them every once in a while. And this is an occasion where we're going to do just that. We're going to unbox ourselves some gold here, and this is a very special piece actually, and I will explain more about it once we do take it out of the package. So let's take a look here and unfurl this beast from within. All right, I'm gonna cut directly into the box and use the power of the sharp blade to cut this thing open here. Let's see here. Alright, concentrating on making the cuts to get ourselves inside here. This comes to us from Monument Metals, by the way. Alright, we've got the invoice. I'm going to check we have a business card here from Jonathan Swires, the founder and owner of Monument Metals. You may remember I interviewed him in my Bullion Dealer series, and look at that, very patriotic. It's got the flag on there, very cool looking card. All right, very good. And we've got this. And I'll tell you what, as I'm looking, I paid basically about the same price as it would be charged today, based off of the bullion prices. That gold and silver have dropped a little bit as of late. And I bought this on a slight dip, but it was still very pricey. But it was something that I had been wanting, and I figured I better go ahead and get it as a collector. And I'll explain more when we take a look at it here. And a very cool, unique piece indeed. Let's see what we have here. Okay, it is a 1 ounce coin. There's inside of this. So we have a box inside of we had a package inside of a box, and then another little package inside of there. So we'll cut through this tape here. All right, there we go. All brings us to this. All right, it is the Super Pit Gold. That's right. The Super Pit in Australia. Very cool indeed. There it is. Very nice. Let's take a look at the Queen side. The new effigy for this year, 2019, of Queen Elizabeth II, into her 90s now. And the woman whose face has been on more coins than any other person in world history. On a more different variety of coins. Very, very cool indeed. But this is what's very special about this particular piece. It is the Super Pit mine. And they celebrate the prominence of Western Australia's gold mines. This is a new gold bullion release depicting the Super Pit, formerly known as Fimiston Open Pit Mine. This pit was Australia's largest open-cut gold mine until 2016. It now features in an artistic rendition of the reverse of 2 bullion coins from the mint. One of them is in silver, which I didn't get because I thought, well, it'd be kind of neat to have it as to complement this. But really, this is a gold mine, not a silver mine. Today, 2019 1 ounce Australia gold Super Pit coins are available, and this is released recently when the price started to go up. And it comes in a protective capsule, and it is the only gold coin that I know of that is minted based off of one particular mine. And that particular mine is featured on the coin design itself. And I think that's quite fascinating. So in other words, the gold that is contained on this particular coin was sourced from the mine itself. So this is Super Pit Gold. and they produce 700,000 ounces of gold a year there. And by the way, this is what's known as sort of a better bullion type of piece. The Perth Mint, you can't go wrong with the quality from the Perth Mint. You do pay a little bit of a premium. I paid about a little over $50 premium on this, but it's really not bad considering. It is 15,000 limited mintage. However, for gold coins, that's not really considered all that rare. But nonetheless, it's the reverse side has the view of the super pit, but apparently, from what I understand, there is an authentication feature on the reverse, and I don't know what that authentication feature is. It may be somewhere in the pit, but it might be a way to scan this thing to see if it's legit or micro printing. I don't know. I see something. No, that's a reflection of the capsule. But it's very cool looking. I don't know. I'm looking for some stuff within the serifs of the letters to see if there's any micro feature that would tell us whether or not this is but other than that, other than just the details in the super pit mine itself, I don't see what that authenticating feature is. Very cool. A little bit more about the mine itself. It opened in 1893 as a series of underground mine tunnels. Over the course of time, those underground mines were eventually consolidated into one massive open pit, now known simply as the Super Pit. It was the largest open-cut mine in Australia until 2016, when the Newmont Boddington mine, also in Western Australia, surpassed it. And these are very cool pieces indeed. Trying to see here, it's design with Super Pit was in the top rim of some of the open pit mining areas and include the sun just above the horizon that you can see there. And but I don't see anything about it's about 30.5 kilometers in length and 1.5 kilometers wide. It's basically, man, that's almost like the Grand Canyon. Reaches down to a depth of 600 meters and produces roughly 700,000 ounces of gold each year for various industries. Let's see here. But I don't see where this authentication feature is on it. But there you have it. And this brings me a little bit closer to the goal, which I don't know if I'm going to meet this year or not, especially with the prices of gold being as they are. But it's another ounce added to the stack, and at the very least, I've got that ounce. If I lose the premiums on it, I know I'll be able to capture at least spot price for this if I ever needed to sell. But I'm a collector, and I've got this piece because I thought it was cool and what it represents. It is quite a unique piece indeed. In what its meaning is about. And the meaning is about that the gold that makes up this particular coin came from that pit right there that you see. And I think that's pretty cool. So post your thoughts below. What do you think of these Super Pit gold coins? I've not heard anybody talk about them here in the community, but nonetheless, it is somewhat understandable because, there's a lot of releases nowadays, and it's hard to keep up with them all. Some of them are bigger hits than others, and some do well. This series kind of seems to be flying under the radar, but I just think that's a pretty cool piece there indeed. The Super Pit, out of Australia, gold 1 ounce coin, 4 nines fine. I would like to extend a multitude of gratitude to you all for watching. And by the way, if you see any authentication feature that you have on this video, or looking at this thing, let me know, because I don't see what could be a recognizable authentication feature on this particular thing. Yeah, if you see it, let me know. I don't see it, but it's pretty cool. Nonetheless, I like it. One small criticism I think I've got on this particular piece, and that is how they put the 2009 1 ounce in the bottom. I think they should have put that text somewhere else, maybe up here. Or find a different way rather than the carving out there on the bottom of that. That's the only I think that's the only criticism I would have of this. But I love the quality of the Perth Mint. They do a great job. And this is a piece that will proudly reside in my collection for what it represents. Gold out of this mine. So I'd like to extend a multitude of gratitude to y'all for watching, and encourage you to please rate, share, comment, and subscribe. Super Pit!